These are my 3 top tips for finding the best items in the charity shops. For this video, I'm talking specifically about finding things for yourself. If you want me to do a separate video on finding things for resale or finding things on Vinted, then just let me know in the comments. If you're new to secondhand shopping or thrifting, it can sometimes feel not overwhelming, but you don't really know where to start. So I was the same. So I used to think that buying secondhand was a bit gross. Everything was smelly. Everything was just like old lady clothes. I'm 100% convert now, and I don't really buy anything new because I absolutely love the charity shops. So hopefully with these 3 tips, I'm going to help you get started yourself. So my number 1 top tip, probably the most important one, is finding the right charity shop. So this is going to depend on geographical location, so which city you're in, and also the actual location of the shop as well. So I'm based in the UK, so my advice is going to be based around what works for me here. If you go to big city centre shops, you're probably going to get better items, but they're going to cost more. If you go to less affluent areas, you're going to probably get cheaper prices, but the items are maybe not so good. So it's trying to find a balance. So we're quite lucky that I'm based in Chester. We've got some really good charity shops, and they are pretty mid-range. There's some that are a little bit overpriced, but others, maybe the ones that are slightly out of town, are much better. So that's the first thing to look for, is the actual city, town, village, whatever that you're in. The second thing to look for, and what I found has worked really well, is look for somewhere that's got parking right outside. So that's not to say that it makes it easier for you to go and shop there, which it does. It makes it easier for people to donate. So if people have to go into town, have to get buses or pay for parking, they're less likely to take all their stuff in. Whereas if you've got a more out of town place or somewhere that you can park right outside, people can just pull up and drop off all their stuff, and you're potentially going to get better items. Tip number 2 is to give yourself plenty of time. So some charity shops are better organised than others. They'll be organised either into sizes, a lot of them do it by colour, or sort of jumpers, t-shirts, separating it like that as well. So if you're in one of those, then great. It's a little bit easier just to look in your size, and if you're looking for anything more specific, you can go straight to that location. Some of the others, potentially the cheaper ones, you might have to rummage a bit more. So give yourself plenty of time, have a look through everything, because there might be a hidden gem in there somewhere, and be mindful that you might spend a lot of time in there and find absolutely nothing. That's fine, it's all part of the joy of charity shop shopping. My third and final tip when it comes to secondhand shopping is try to go in with an open mind. If you go in looking for something really specific, you're going to find it quite difficult to find. If you just go in with your eyes open, mind open, to just see what you find, you might come across some gems. Some of my favourite things that I've found in charity shops, I've not been looking for specifically. If you want me to do a video on all my best finds, I'm happy to do that. It might be about an hour long, but never mind. So yeah, don't go in thinking, I want, I don't know, a red stripy jumper. It might be really difficult to find. If you just go in thinking, I want something new to wear for spring, great, you'll have a great time in there. So make sure you enjoy it as well. So it's fun. You're doing good for the environment, you're making some money for the charity, and hopefully getting yourself some bargains in the meantime. So hopefully that was helpful if you are new to secondhand shopping. If you're a bit of a veteran like me and you want to share your own tips, then please do so in the comments. If you want to share with me any of your favourite finds, then again, do so. If you want some more tips on organising, decluttering, and apparently secondhand shopping, make sure you give me a follow and subscribe to my channel. You can also find me across social media at Organise with Jo, and I've got a newsletter that you can sign up for as well. If you're interested, I will leave details in the comments. So I hope that video is helpful, and I will see you back here for our next one.